what's shaking, folks? It's Charles over here, just a man from Pharaoh Tales and Tales, where I tell you about the Pharaoh Tales and how to tell the pharaohs. And let me tell you about how you could tell your pharaoh's good little slave. And again, I always come from a place of love and appreciation and peace in my heart, and I'm just reaching out to the poor little slaves of Pharaoh, okay? Because that's what you guys are. It's you guys want a fancy coat and say call yourselves police and constables and all that kind of stuff. That's on you, but. That I know the truth is that you're saying that you're a slave and that you're happy with that and that you don't think much of yourself. And because you don't think much of yourself, you don't think much of others. And that's why you're at war with yourself and your own heart, and your war in your heart is spilling out into the environment, causing us a lot of harm right now. So this is a message to the Calgary police here in Canada. I've been watching you guys for a long time. I could tell a lot of you people are suffering. It's pretty bad, but don't worry. Help is on the way. Support is on the way. And I'm here to let you guys know also to be very, very careful, because there's a lot of people out there that they're not very sound of mind. Their freedom of conscience has been affected in a really bad way from your actions, and it's causing them to become a little insane, crazy, things like that. And they're talking about, exercising violence against you guys, in which I'm not all for that. That's weak shit. That's not cool. We should be able to try to talk it out, reach out, but seeing how things are going these days, I can't see how things are going to go any other way. Is that pretty soon you guys keep pushing your luck with these, ridiculous claims that you're making against the people that they can't even honk their horns and support. But the Ukraine protests and all that kind of stuff, though they're allowed, but yet you can't support freedoms and all that kind of stuff for other things. So it's all politically motivated. Essentially just proving it's more evidence of fact to back the claim that you guys are just the feudal royalists and the Templar Republicans bitch, which is essentially Pharaoh. That's it. You guys are just henchmen. You're not even enforcing laws. You don't even understand the Constitution that you even swear an oath to. You don't understand the International Covenant. It's all good that you have it all written on paper, but you haven't even applied that ever in your life. And so I'm just trying to save you guys a really bad trip here, folks. Like, just wake up, okay? Because bad things are coming. Who do you think is going to bear the front of it all? Because you're the one standing between the criminals and us. That we're trying to, maintain our freedoms, trying to, maintain our freedom of conscience, right? That's the most important thing, folks, is your freedom of conscience. Because if you don't have freedom of conscience, if someone affects that and tries to extort from you just because you're exercising that very thing without causing any harm to anybody, you're committing violence. You're a criminal. That's why it's called freedom of conscience, folks. Freedom of association, meaning that, we have the right to associate with the Crown Corporation or not. And so what you guys are doing is that you're assuming that we're all statutory creatures under the Crown, Swiss Vatican Crown, and that we're subjects, that we're slaves, because you guys don't think much of yourselves and you're okay with being a slave. Well, that's what you think of us. Well, I'm here to tell you, we're not slaves. We're free men and women. We're trying to reclaim our freedoms, our rights, and essentially bring peace, love, and prosperity to the world, trying to have a conversation, and all we're met with you guys, you constables, the counts of the stables, is silence or violence. Nothing's good going to come your way if you keep it up, guys. I'm just letting you guys know, we all die one day. We do. You can't escape that fact. We all die one day, and you're going to have to own up. You're going to have to account for it. You're going to have to meet your maker and explain as to why you can justify extorting from people, giving people fines, and affecting people's freedom of conscience, and thinking that you're going to drive people, antagonize them to the point where they want to exercise violence against you because that's what you've been doing, and then act like, they don't have any right to do so. That they shouldn't, and thinking that whatever comes your way, that, oh my God, what, why? Now, guys, I'm very intelligent. I'm coming to help you. I'm coming to offer support, especially to those constables, the people in the police that are actually, have a good heart, that actually see the bullshit, that actually want to change things for the best. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to offer you support. So therefore, we can actually get rid of those that actually don't think much of themselves and are causing a lot of problems in the world. All right? So my name's Charles, just a man from Pharaoh Tales and Tales, where I tell you about the Pharaoh Tales and how to tell their pharaohs. And let me tell you guys, the Calgary police are acting like Pharaoh's little slave. Good ones at that they are. Thank you for listening. One love.